There is nothing permanent except change. Looking at the lives of men and women in the 21st century, it seems that Heraclitus's words have never been more up to date. We live constantly accelerating, and during such an endless rush, it's easy to lose your head. Lack of time requires fast solutions, and the effect of overloading appears as a plague of diseases of civilization. An effective barrier may be guaranteed by science, which provides consumers with a protective shield formed by the discoveries of researchers. The mission of scientists from the Institute of Animal Reproduction and Food Research of the Polish Academy of Sciences is to carry out research which will benefit consumers and industry. Long-term research projects conducted by experienced top-class experts using high-tech equipment in cooperation with physicians, technologists and industry, and linked by a network of distinguished research centers across the globe, provide the opportunity to eat more healthily and to prevent diet-related diseases. Time is the treasure of scholars, as the mathematician Georg Lichtenberg stated. Scientists from Olsztyn are well aware of this fact, and that's why they are facing up to some of the most urgent problems of today's world. One of our scientists' main aims is to identify the problems of the world around us. These include the difficulties related to achieving pregnancy and the increase in diseases resulting from unhealthy eating habits. That's why our institute is investing heavily in a new area of research related to human health and well-being. Health is the fundamental factor shaping our life. At every moment, our organism has to fight against the attacks of hundreds of trillions of microorganisms. In order to identify the mechanisms responsible for strengthening our natural defenses and prolonging life, we must gain a much better insight into a world that is measured in micro and nanometers. Specialist knowledge combined with equipment costing millions of euros allows the investigation of various food products. These include additives that are used in meat processing and which influence its shelf life and taste. Also on the list of foods being studied are bread and bakery products. These studies may lead to the production of innovative bakery products and confectionery, which are rich in natural polyphenols and B vitamins. Scientists at the Institute are also developing new techniques by which unsavory gluten-free bread will taste very similar to traditional bread. When these results are exploited by industry, thousands of patients suffering from celiac disease will no longer have to avoid shelves full of bakery products. Our most recent achievement was the production of bread based on, among other ingredients, gluten-free buckwheat flour. Researchers are studying the antioxidants present in rye bread, but there are other substances neutralizing the undesirable activity of free radical. The scientists are seeking a recipe for longevity by developing products that contain polyphenols, such as fruits, vegetables, green tea and red wine, which may all contribute to the prevention of cardiovascular disease. The scientific teams of the Institute are developing new methods to prevent diet-related diseases. Environmental pollution, industrial fumes, highly processed foods and toxic ingredients in products can all cause anomalous immunological reactions in the human organism. According to the World Health Organization, food allergy is the cause of health problems in nearly 1 child in 10 and also for many adults. During infancy and early childhood, a broad range of symptoms of hypersensitivity can be observed. These are caused by milk proteins, which, at the same time, are a staple food of high nutritional value in the early stages of life. That is why Institute scientists are working towards a solution for this enormous problem. They have designed a dairy product with a reduced antigenicity, which will help the organism to acquire a gradual tolerance to milk allergens. It should be acceptable to every consumer, especially to those who are suffering from food allergies. Our research, which has been developed over many years, hopefully will soon be successfully completed. Everyone can measure how important and necessary the research conducted in the Institute is simply by going outside into the street. The problem of obesity is a worldwide phenomenon, and the consequence of this epidemic is a series of diseases including hypertension, stroke, atherosclerosis and diabetes. The Institute scientists are investigating factors that predispose people to the development of type 2 diabetes. The analysis of mRNA expression in skeletal muscles enables the identification of new factors that may play a role in the prevention and treatment of this disease. More than 3/4 of diabetic patients are obese or overweight. That is why it is crucial to seek innovative solutions, for instance, using the function of brown adipose tissue and thermogenesis as a way to treat without medication.
Energy balance can also be achieved by changing the ambient temperature. Our bodies need to maintain a temperature of 37 degrees centigrade, and to do that we must use thermogenic systems of the body to produce this heat from the fat that are in our energy stores. And the lower the temperature that we're forced to live in, the more fat we will consume.
Research conducted in our institute overlaps with studies that are considered to be medical in nature. Scientists from the Polish Academy of Sciences in Olsztyn, together with their colleagues at a division in Białystok, are focusing on a problem that is plaguing our society more every day: the problem of achieving pregnancy. Every 10th couple in Europe suffers from infertility, and the problem is getting worse with every generation. Indeed, in vitro fertilization may well become the last resort for many couples. Scientific cooperation with medical practitioners and health professionals offers hope that this difficult situation can be improved. Scientists are analyzing the best methods of fertilization. For many families, the studies conducted here represent a chance to reverse the irrevocable judgment of a doctor: "I'm very sorry, you can't have children." Another area of great potential is stem cells. These offer amazing opportunities. In the future, I'm more than certain, the use of stem cells will enable us to recreate tissues or literally entire organs. It has become appallingly obvious that our technologies have exceeded our humanity, the words of Albert Einstein. However, there is no turning back the clock. Fortunately, there is still a chance to improve human life, which a visionary scientist cannot ignore.